Our business is such a vital, important business. We are involved in national security on the homeland front. Law enforcement is our military here in this country. Both of them serve the same purpose. They serve the purpose of protecting and defending our rights and our desires and our beliefs that we so freely have here in America, but sometimes we overlook what they're all about. I'm Rick Grove. I'm the CEO of NISA, the Chief Instructor for the Academy. NISA stands for National Investigators and Security Agency. I want you to take a look. Recruits, welcome to Chicago. Their lives are depending on what you're doing. You're dead! You're dead!
Things can go wrong real quick. You don't want things to go wrong.
I want to hear from you saying clear, clear, clear. I fear. I want to hear it clear.
You got to do what you got to do right then and there. You can't wait.
They're on the right, staircase on the right.
Why are your hands shaking already? I've seen all kinds of things in some of their eyes, and some of it was fear.
You can't just take somebody with big muscles that's 6'10" and all of a sudden he's going to protect the family. No, that's not how it works.
NISA stands for National Investigators and Security Agency, but we started out with the Academy first before we went to the agency, and my thrust at that time and my whole focus was to train men and women that wanted to get into the security business, into the investigation arena, and anybody that was in law enforcement. Then we opened up the security agency and the detective agency.
Well, from talking to the Protector team leaders, they did a great job. The only problem that they had, there was a little bit of a gap with communication, and like I said, when they keep those open gaps, they weren't able to secure some of those rooms before they moved on to the next one.
Carlos comes from the old school. The old school is to go out there and razzle-dazzle and do what you need to do and make things happen, and I got to say that there is a place for that. Carlos is one of the guys that has got an uncanny sense for thinking on his feet. And the one thing that I've seen from Carlos over and over again is when he's been in situations where he's had to use improv, and talk to people, he's probably one of the best ones I've seen out there to do that. When it comes to his ability, everybody has different strong points and everything. Carlos's ability is probably more than anything is his networking ability. He's able to talk to people and bring people together for the common good of everybody like you wouldn't believe.
You understand? Yes. I want you to move out. I want you to look everywhere. Once you've looked, you stay in the area. I want to hear that it's clear.
Yes,
all right?
Okay.
I want to know that we can keep on moving. You understand everything? We got thumbs up?
What can I say about Roy? Roy is the stability that sometimes we need around here desperately because he's got the age. We call him the gray hairs. Roy has spent a considerable amount of time, retired from the military, as a command sergeant major. Anybody that's ever been in the Army understands that a sergeant major versus a command sergeant major is a little bit different. With that said, Roy is one of those guys that can assimilate himself into any environment and do what needs to be done. My background is that I've got a long list of subjects that I'm certified in as instructors. To mention just a few of them, the martial arts. I have a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo, 5th degree black belt in Hapkido, 5th degree black belt in Kumdo, and a black belt in several other styles. I was inducted into the International Black Belt Hall of Fame back in 1997, along with a host of other people. Some of my other credentials include an NRA law enforcement firearm instructor, a tactical defensive instructor with the International Police Defensive Tactics Institute. I'm a monadnock instructor, collapsible baton instructor, OC instructor, dynamic entry instructor. I'm a vehicle stop specialist. The list goes on and on and on.